Okay, dear, let me start with this again. I will make a fast this one. See, the relation is nothing but the subset of the Cartesian product between the sets. Cartesian product between the set, that is A cross B. The meaning of Cartesian product, we are going to map each and every element of the first set to the element of the second set, to the element of the second set. When I take the first element, for example, I am having A is equal to 0, 1, 2, B is equal to A, B, then I am going to find the relation R from A to B. When I want to make the relation R from A to B, I am going to take the first element from 0, I am going to take the corresponding first element 0, A. I am going to map 0 to the next element B, 0B, 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. So the mapping between the elements of the first set and the second set, the mapping between the elements of the first set and second set is called the relation, Teacher, do we need two sets? No need. Even if I have one set, I can make the relation. For example, I am having A is equal to 1, 2, 3. I have A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Then I have to make the mapping. I am going to repeat A once again and I am going to make the mapping 1, 2, 3. You repeat A again. Now the relation R is nothing but the subproduct or the Cartesian product 1, 1. When I have to map all the elements of the first set to the second set 1, 2. 1, 3. The same idea, I am going to take the second one, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. I am going to take the last number, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Take all the elements into the paired element and put them in a set. This is called relation. If you have two elements, you have to take from first two sets, you have to going to take from one to other. If you have only one set, you are going to repeat it again and find the relationship or Cartesian product between the same set. You are going to find the Cartesian product between the same set. Understand the idea, dear everyone? So the meaning of Cartesian product.
Doctor,
Yes, my friend.
it's the rule of let A is equal 0, 1, 2. This is the rule or what?
No, this is the problem, dear.
Can you?
No, this is the problem.
Can you explain it again?
Dear, the first one, A is equal to 0, 1, 2. This is given from the problem. This is the problem. Question.
Doctor, if you change the color, the question is color, the answer is color. It will be
this
good.
This is the definition. This is not the question. This is the definition. This is the definition. You cannot change the color. For the next problem, I have. See, when I'm going to the problem, I'm having different. This is the definition. I cannot.
Yes. You understand? Yes, excellent. Okay.
See, this is not the problem. This is the definition I am defining. This is the definition. If you want, just I will make this to red. This is for understanding purpose. This is the problem. Don't say this is the problem. This is the definition for when you are having two sets. This is the definition for two sets. When you are having two sets, A and B, then you are going to map the element between A and B. 0, 1, 2. I am having three numbers and then we are going to map for the next one. Understand the idea? But this is the definition for the second one when I am having only one set. When I am having only one set, I have to repeat the set again. I have to repeat the set again 2 times and then map them between the same set. Map them between the same set. This is the definition. See, for example, if I go to the problem, you will understand very easily. List the ordered pairs in the relation R. They have given the question A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, where the paired observation A comma B belongs to the relation R, if and only if they have given the conditions. They have given the condition. Here is the question. See, list, the question will be like this. List the ordered pairs in the relation R from A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, where A comma B belongs to R if and only if. They have asking the ordered pair for when A is equal to B. They are asking the ordered pair for A is equal to B. I am going to find the relation. We are going to find the relation. What is the meaning of A is equal to B? We know that very well. We are going to take the ordered pair A comma B. First element from the first set, second element from the second set. First element from the first set, second element from the second set. So the meaning is that I am going to take the first element 0. My B value should be the same, 0. If it is same, I am going to put this in the relation. But here we made the definition. When we make the definition, we said we have to map all the elements. We have to map all the elements. But here we are not making the definition. This is the problem. So here we are going to take the element only if A is equal to B. If I take 0, comma 0, this is same. Can I take 0, comma 1? Can I take 0, comma 1? No, because they are not same. I can take only if I have same numbers. Can I take 0, comma 2? No, again I cannot take because they are not same. Only 0 and 0. Then I am going to the next one. When I go to 1, comma 0. No, I cannot take. They are not equal. 1, comma 1. Yes, my both the numbers are equal. So, in the problem, you are going to make with respect to the conditions. They will give you the condition under which condition you are going to form the relation. Under which condition you are going to form the relation. For the first one, they defined A is equal to B. They defined A is equal to B. So, I am going to take 0, comma 0, 1, comma 1, 2, comma 2, 3, comma 3. I cannot take 4. Why? Because 4, I don't have 4 on the next set. I don't have 4 on the next set. I have only 3, isn't it? That B, set B, we are having only 0, 1, 2, 3. I am having only 4 numbers. So I can order only with the 4 numbers. Now understand the idea, dear? What is the meaning of relation? Now, what is the next problem? Maybe you will feel some more comfortable. A plus B is equal to 4. I am going to take the elements only. I am going to take the elements as the R. Only when I add the numbers, I have to get 4. I have to get 4. I am going to take 0, 1. I am going to add. What is 0 plus 1? 1. So this is not correct. I don't want. Isn't it? So I am going to check 0, 2. This is the rough idea. No, this is not correct. 0, 3. No. That means when I go for A plus B is equal to 4, I cannot take any number 0 as the first element. Now I am going to check for 1. When I take 1, when I want 4, I have to add 3. I have to add 3. 1, comma 3. Correct? 1, comma 3. I cannot go for 1, comma 2. I cannot go for 1, comma 1. I cannot go for 1, comma 4, 0. I can go only for 1, comma 3 because when I add this 1, comma 3, the total is 4. In the same idea, when I take 2, what shall be the next number? I need 4. 2, comma 2. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 2, comma 2 is equal to 4. I am going to take 3 because any other numbers I cannot take anything because when I take 3, 3, comma 1 is 4. When I take 4, 4, comma 0 is 4. So what I am going to do now, I am going to check what is the condition is given. Yes, Excellent. 2, 2, 3, 1, and 4, 0. Excellent. Excellent idea. Got the idea now? So we are going to check what is the condition, and based on the condition, we are going to list all the elements. We are going to list all the elements. For example, I am going to check A is greater than B, big number than B. This is means greater than. So when I take the value of R, what will be the value of R? If I take 0, I cannot take any number 0, 0 equal. My condition, second number should be big. My condition, the second number, A is greater than B. The first number is bigger than the second number. The first number is bigger than the second number. 0, 1, no. 0, 1, 1 is the big number, no. 0, 2, 2 is the big number. 0, 3, 3 is the big number. That means when I want to say A greater than B, I cannot take 0. I am going to check for the next number 1. When I take 1, which number in the second set is less than that? Only one number is less than that. Which number? 0 is less than that. So 1, 0. I have only one pair in 1. I am going to take for 2. When I take 2, I am going to check in the next set. I am having 0, I am having 1. Two numbers are smaller. Two numbers are smaller. So 2, 0 will be one set and 2, 1 will be another. So when I am checking for the condition, we have to check for all the elements. We have to check for all the elements. I am going to check for 3. There will be excellent 2, 0. Yes, you have to check one by one, dear. You have to take from the first element, second element, third number. I like this. When I take for 3, I have 3 numbers smaller than 3. 3, 0 is small number. 3, 1 is the small number. 3, 2 is the small number. So I am having 3 pairs. 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. The same idea, I am going to take the last number 4. This is 4, 1, 4, 0. Yes, 0 is the small number. 4, 1. Yes, 1 is the small number. 4, 2. Yes, 2 is the small number. 4, 3. Yes, 3 is the small number. So what we are going to do now, we are going to collect the numbers which satisfies the given condition. Understand the idea, dear everyone? So you are going to check what is the condition. Based on the condition, you are going to write the answer. Based on the condition, you are going to write the answer. If you are having 2 elements, we have to take from both the sets. When we are having 2 elements, we are going to take from both the sets. See here, let me make for one more model on the same idea. List the ordered pairs of the relation R from A to A if A, B belongs to R, if and only if A is not equal to, let me take some different ideas. Then A is not equal to B. Let me delete this problem. Now I am having only one set A. That means I am going to repeat A again. I am going to repeat A again. That means what is the second set again? This will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to repeat A again. So in problem they will give only one time, dear. You have to write it again 2 times. Second time you have to write. They will not give. They will give only one time in the exam. Okay. Though the first set is A, the second set is B. This is the assumption. I am going to find the OR value relation. The condition A is not equal to B. That means when I take 0, I cannot take 0. I can take all the other numbers. I can take 0, 1. I can take 0, 2. I can take 0, 3. I can take 0, 4. Other than 0, I can take all the numbers. I can take all the numbers. Next, I am going to check the next pair. What will be the next pair? When I take 1, I cannot take 1. I can take all the other pairs. 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. So I cannot take 1. I have to take all the other numbers. The same idea, I am going to take 2. When I take 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. No, they are same. So 2, 3, 2, 4. So I am going to check the next one. When I am taking the next pair, the next in the pair is starting with 3, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. I cannot take 3, 3 because they are same. So 3, 4. Finally, when I take for 4, 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3. Everybody understand the idea now? The meaning of relation? We are going to check the condition. Based on the condition, we are going to write the ordered pairs. We are going to write the ordered pairs. Understand the idea, everyone? Can we check one more problem in the same model, the same question? Let me make something A. For example, I am having A plus B less than 5. I want to bring the element. I want to make the element A plus B less than 5. So I am going to check what is the value of OR. I am going to put all the paired elements. When I add the two numbers, the number value should be less than 5. When I take 0, 0, 0, yes, less than 5. Small number, isn't it? 0, 1, when I add the number, the value is 1, less than 5. 0, 2, yes. 0, 3, yes. 0, 4, yes. The same idea, I am going to take 1. 1, 0, yes. 1, 1, yes. 1, 2, yes. 1, 3, yes. Shall I take 1, 4? No, because the value is 5. So I don't want this. I cannot take because the value should be smaller than 5. So I can take the number total only up to 4. I can take the total only up to 4. So in the same idea, next I am going to check with the next pair. When I take 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. The next one, I am going to take 3, 3, 0, 3, 1. Finally, the last one, 4. When I take 4, I can have only one pair, 4, 0. I can have only one pair, 4, 0. So this is called ordered pair.
Doctor?
Yes.
Yes, see in question. When one of students said you write A to A. It is A to B. The question, teacher. See in the above.
No. Dear, please listen. That's what I said. Repeating, again I am repeating what I said before. I am repeating it. In exam, they will give only this list of added pairs in the relation or from A to A. They will give only A to A.
Uh-huh.
They will not give A 2 times. A is equal to this and A comma B belongs to or if and only if. They will give only one time. That's what I said. We are having two models. One is this model A to B. We will have two separate. See here we are having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here B we are having 0, 1, 2, 3. So when we are having two different sets, we will take A comma B. We will take A comma B. When we are having only one set, they will give only one time. You have to repeat again. You have to take it A again. You have to take it A again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then teacher, why you are writing B? Please remember, I am not writing B this. This is not for this. A is from the first set. B is from the second set. This is what we mean. This is what we mean. A is from the first set. The first element from the first set. The second element from the second set. Understand the idea, dear everyone? When you have only one pair, they will give only one time. You have to repeat it again with the same element. You have to repeat it with the same element. Okay, dear? Come on. Dear, the basic thing, these are all the simple problem. Here we are having the properties of the relations. This is the most important thing. What are all the properties the relation shall have? See, for example, when you check the first question here, A is equal to B. Here what we said 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. We have all the numbers which are equal. We are having the pairs that are equal. What is the name of this set? This is what we are going to define. What is the name of this set? We are having four properties. We are having four properties. The first property is called reflexive. The first property is called reflexive. The meaning of reflexive, dear, please 1 second, let me finish and I will go back. Okay, first let me finish and I will go back. See, the meaning of reflexive, for all elements belongs to A comma A. You remember now you are asking teacher why you are not writing 2 times. See, here we are writing it A comma A, the ordered pair belongs to or the same number belongs to R. See, now for example, I am going to take this 0, 0, the numbers are same. If I have the elements same number 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, if I have the elements same, then it is called reflexive. Then it is called reflexive. If I have the same element, then it is called reflexive. Okay, then it is called reflexive. Otherwise, we are going to check each thing. What is the next one? What is the next one? The second one is called symmetric. The second property is called symmetric. If I say A comma B, then I am going to check the opposite B comma A. The meaning of symmetry, I am going to stand in front of the glass in a mirror. I am going to stand in front of a mirror. So in front of the mirror, when I stand, what will happen? It will be symmetric. Everything will be same, but it will be in the opposite direction. Everything will be same. My left hand will be right hand on this mirror. My right hand will show as the left hand in the mirror, isn't it? It will be in the opposite. So the meaning of symmetry, when I say A comma B belongs to R, then I am going to check for B comma A. We are going to check for B comma A. The meaning is, see, for example, let me take another problem. Here, let me take this question. Okay. When I take 1 comma 3, when I take 1 comma 3, what is the opposite? 3 comma 1. What is the opposite? 3 comma 1. Then if I have something like this, then it is called symmetry. Then it is called symmetry. But if I take this 4 comma 0, what is the opposite? 0 comma 4. Isn't it? When I take 4 comma 0, what is the opposite? 0 comma 4. Mawjood? No. Is it there? No, it is not there. It is not there. That means 4 comma 0 is not symmetry. 4 comma 0 is not symmetry. 1 comma 3 is 3 comma 1. Yes, this is symmetry because we are having opposite. When I take 4 comma 0, this is not symmetry. Why? Because I don't have the opposite number. I don't have the opposite number. This is called symmetry. This is called symmetry. We are going to check more problems in the next class, dear. Today we are going to give you only the introduction. The next class we will discuss more problems. The meaning of anti-symmetric. The meaning of anti-symmetric. The next idea, I am having A comma B belongs to A R, opposite B comma A is also R, but not for the other numbers. I have only for equal. I have only for equal numbers. A is equal to B. For example, let me make an example here itself. Maybe you may understand very easily. I am going to make a set, anti-symmetric. Let me make a sample set here for anti-symmetry. I am having 0 comma 0, 1, comma 1, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. Enough. This is enough. See, when I take here for the meaning of anti-symmetry, if I say 0 comma 0, I am going to check what is the opposite now. What is the opposite? The same number, isn't it? What is the opposite? The same number, 0 comma 0. If I have only those numbers, then it is called anti-symmetry. But for example, when I take 2 comma 1, what is the opposite? 1 comma 2. I am going to check, do I have 1 comma 2? They are different. They are not same. They are different. So in this case, this is not anti-symmetry. Then it is not anti-symmetry. Next class, when we discuss more problems, you will understand the idea, dear. Okay. The last one is called transitive. The last one is called transitive. The meaning of transitive, one to other. One to other. I am having A comma B. I am having B comma C. That means what is the number common? B is common. B is common, isn't it? So I am going to cancel B. I am going to take the remaining numbers. I am going to cancel C, B, the common number. I am going to delete the common number. B is common. Here is also there, and here is also there. I am going to cancel the common number. I am going to take the remaining numbers. I am going to take the remaining numbers. What are all the remaining numbers? A and C. I am going to cancel the common number. I am going to take the remaining elements. What are all the remaining elements? A and C. If I could find the set A and C belongs to R, then we are going to say this is transitive. Then it is transitive. Understand the idea, dear? We will in the next class, when we discuss the problems, you will understand more easily. Okay, but please try to check what is the meaning of properties. Okay, because when we are having only one set, how we are going to do? When we are having two sets, how we are going to do? Please remember this idea, sir. Please remember this idea, sir. In the next class, we will go with the properties. The next class, we will go with the properties. How to use the property and check. Okay, dear. Thank you all for your cooperation. Thank you very much, dear. I will finish the class now.